Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Sunday, 31st of October 2021 and it's Halloween. Happy Halloween everyone. Now already this morning, very early this morning, I made 2 videos for Halloween with a couple of ghost stories going on. And right now I'm in Wellington, historic Wellington. And as you can see behind me, we've got information about local history of Wellington. And we're here today because I've got another ghost story to share for you right now. And I thought I'd make the effort of coming all the way down to Wellington to, well, it just seemed like a nice day to drop by Wellington, to be honest here. Especially for this story I'd like to share today. So yeah, a few months ago, I think it was actually maybe 2 years ago by now, I was in Wellington exploring the place and reading some of those signs. For example, the one you see behind me now, talking about the local history of Wellington. So I enjoyed making that, and I know there's a few people who enjoyed watching it as well. They left some, I remember a few comments being left saying that people really enjoyed it. So yeah, and as you can see behind me, Wellington High Street. I love Wellington, I'll be honest. It is one of my favourite parts of Telford, to be honest, yeah. And behind me, as you can see, the Wellington Methodist Church. Yep. I mean, I like this building. It's a nice looking building. It's not as nice as the Methodist building, Methodist church that was here before this one, to be honest here. The previous Methodist church was a lot nicer than this, but like I said, this is still a really nice little building going on. I like this church. I've never been inside, but I can appreciate the building for what it is. A beautiful piece of architecture, in my opinion anyway. And if we just look over there, this is Belmont Hall. I've been in a couple of times whenever they had a function going on, like a coffee morning, or like a sale of, like, selling antique sales, or like records, so, you know, like vinyl records and all that. If you ever happen to be in Wellington when one of those things happens to be happening here, then yeah, I would suggest you come and visit this place. Has some really good events going on here from time to time. Yeah, good times. Yeah, the Belmont Community Hall. I'd say by the looks of things, it's a very, very good building and an important spot for Wellington. And we're just going to be walking along here. We're now in Tanbank. Well, we're in a car park at the moment in Tanbank. Just want to have a nose at something over here. Now, everyone in Wellington knows this location, and I think most people in Telford know about Pussycats, a local nightclub. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of nightclubs, but I did come here once many years ago, I think in early 2007. I was working as a night porter at a hotel in Telford Town Centre, and one time some of my co-workers said they're going to come here on a night out and invited me along. I said, yeah, okay, I'll join you. I'd never been to Pussycats previously, so I came here. It was okay. Had a bit of fun, but then I got lost and separated from everyone. Got bored and, well, went home after that. It was, well, an interesting experience, but I've not been to Pussycats ever since, and I've got no plans to go back. Oh well. Let's see. Let's carry on. So yeah, welcome to Belmont Tanbank car park, which is where we've just been right now. But what we're going to do now, from here, is have a walk down that way. So yeah, let's carry on. Here in Tanbank, you've got one of the offices for the Wellington Housing Trust. So yeah. You've also got the Silverfish chippy. I remember when I was attending New College between 1998 and 2001, sometimes I'd come by here for a bag of chips, and it was really nice. I enjoyed their fish and chips back then. Oh, it's been years though since I've last been here for something to eat, so maybe in the next few months, I don't know, might come back here again sometime. We'll see how it pans out. Of course, here in Tanbank, you've also got the Chinese buffet, Chinese Whispers. And Chinese top kitchen, buffet, Cantonese restaurant, takeaway delivery service. So yeah. Nice. I've never had food from here, to be honest here, so I don't know what it's like. But I have had Chinese food in the past, and it can be very delicious. So yeah. As you can see, we're in a different part of Wellington High Street now. You got William Hill betting shop behind me. Greg's. They do awesome sausage rolls, to be honest, yeah. Absolutely delicious. Betfred. And over here, you've got Wellington Cobblers. I'm not sure how long this place has been here, but I do remember a couple of years or so ago, it used to be a sweet shop. So yeah. But no, it's a good cobbler shop now, so happy to see this going on. So we now find ourselves here at another one of these local history signs. Really interesting stuff this is. I love it when stuff like this is dotted around not only Wellington but different parts of Telford overall, because I really enjoy learning more about the local history. Then we've got like the co-op funeral care behind me. Beacon pub. And we've got the Wellington Orbit, where the HSBC Bank used to be. I remember many times, many years ago, coming in here, the HSBC Bank, doing banking stuff as normal. But no, it's now Wellington Orbit. I've never been in here as it is now. It's a cinema, among other things, so I'll have to check out one of the films that got playing in here at some point. And of course, all of this is at the entrance to Station Road. Station Road is, well, obviously back down this way toward the train station. Yes, let's carry on. So here we are at the entrance to Wellington train station, and I've been here before a few times, if people remember, especially most recently, I think, talking about a secret garden they've got here at the train station, which I really enjoyed making. And to be honest, yep, we've got some more local information provided by Wellington Town Council, as you can see behind me. And, well, to be honest, I thought coming here would be a nice little spot to talk about the ghost story I've got going on today on this Halloween. Can't explain exactly why, at least not simply, it just felt like a good idea. So yeah. Let's find out the story I've got for you today. So just like my previous two videos today, the story I've got for you now comes from the book Some Ghostly Tales of Shropshire by Catherine McCarthy. And this particular story is why I'm in Wellington today in the first place, because it's about a man from Wellington, and also an encounter he had while doing his job going by Jiggers Bank. So yeah, Mr. Les Jones, a retired postman, once had a terrifying experience on Jiggers Bank. He had reported for duty at Wellington Head Post Office at 5:15 AM on February 20th, 1954, and at 5:30 AM he set out in his mail van with a morning mail for the Ironbridge area. It was a very dark morning, and he had just gone through Horsehay, only to go towards the top of Jiggers Bank, which is a flat piece of road, when suddenly, in the middle of the road, in a fog or cloud, a man's face suddenly appeared. It turned from the centre of the road and floated into the bonnet of his van. The face had very sharp features and a large pointed chin. On seeing this, Mr. Jones immediately slammed on his brakes, thinking he had run someone over, although he had not felt a bump. He got out of his van, looked all around, including underneath the vehicle, but found nothing. Mr. Jones got back in his van, but could not start it. The van was completely dead, although the lights were still on. He then rolled the van down Jiggers Bank for a distance of about 1.5 miles, trying to start it on several occasions. But nothing happened. He was worried about the mail, so he ran to the old postman. He's worried about the mail, so he ran a mile and reached Ironbridge Post Office. When he walked into the post office, the old postman's first comment to Mr. Jones was, "Hello, lads. By gum, you look as white as the morning. Anybody would have thought he'd seen a ghost." Mr. Jones then explained what had happened. The old postman said that he'd lived in the area all his life, and what Mr. Jones saw was the horse hay ghost. Several hundred years ago, there was a groom from a big farm who was seeing a young servant girl. He was madly in love with her, but she jilted him. He was so broken-hearted that he jumped into the horse hay pool and drowned. When Mr. Jones went back to his van, it started straight away, and he had no further trouble with it. He can remember every detail of his experience, and will never forget the face which suddenly appeared in front of him that night. So yeah, this ghost, for some reason, somehow, stopped Mr. Jones's mail van from working, and he had to run an entire mile to get to Ironbridge to report what had happened. Obviously, I found that an interesting story. The ghost of a jilted lover who drowned in horse hay pool. It's a tragic story, obviously, but an interesting one for ghost stories anyway. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to finish this video here. I just wanted to share another paranormal tale with you today on this Halloween day. I hope that everyone is having fun today, and I wish you all a very happy Halloween, especially this evening when it starts getting dark. Be safe, everyone, take care, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Goodbye.